Hey, hello everyone. Getting some Minecraft going. And this, what I want to focus on in this little series here is Minecraft colonies. Um, One thing I want to show you is kind of what happened here when I zoned in. I haven't moved anywhere. I haven't done anything except create this one chest. I want to show you what kind of generation they actually gave me. So I won't be using creative for this. When I actually do the building, it's all going to be in survival mode. But I want to kind of show you all what's going on here. So let's go to creative so I can fly. If you look around, I have some pretty nice generation here, and this is perfect for the Mine Colonies pack as well. I mean, there's plenty of space here. There's some water, there's ocean. As I expand out, I'll be able to kind of like build some bridges over there to create some cool scenery and whatnot. But for right now, we got all the trees we need to go ahead and get started here. So we're going to go ahead and land again. Turn off creative mode, go into survival, and we'll get started. Right. And we're going to just reset the time. There we go. Right. First of the day. Got a few oak logs I've gotten real quick. And what we need to do is build the supply camp, which is going to take 5 chests. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. I'm just going to need to go get some more wood here real quick. And we're going to need some food as well. Starfruit. Okay, I will not chop that down because I don't know what that does. We got quite a few fruit trees here. This is kind of cool. Let's get some of those fruit off there. And we'll just go from there. Oh, and there's a little sheepy there too. The biggest thing I want to do is just get that supply camp set up because that's going to be how you start the mine colony in general. From there, they'll allow you to start building the other aspects of it. And this also has vein mining, so I can just click a button and mine the whole thing at once. So I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. I'm going to get materials a little bit quicker there. The cool thing about being right here, we have spruce, we have oak, and we have birch, which means we can choose some more varied designs in our mine colony, which is going to be pretty awesome. Right, that should be just enough wood to get us started here. Now I can just plop it down right here next to this guy here. Let's grab that real quick. And because we're also in all the mods 7, that means this is a very big mod pack with a whole lot of stuff in here. So if I remove that, you can see it's got 57 pages of different items, different mods, different everything we can do here. So that'll be another fun part to kind of expand with after we get the mine colony set up and self-sustaining. Right. And there's our supply camp there. Okay, this is cool. So they have raccoons here, and the raccoons, well, actually, let's give them an avocado. There's an avocado, dude. They'll take it, and if there's water nearby, they'll run to the water with whatever you give them, and they'll wash it off. If there's no water, they'll just eat it. But it's just kind of cool that it does that. So let's go ahead and set the camp right here. And this is the GUI that pops up when you go to set something. It allows you to move it around whichever way you need to go. It'll allow you to spin it around, cancel, accept, and then I think that's just 360. Yeah, that's just 360s it, or 180s it. And then you can go further down or further up, depending on what you want to do. I'm going to keep this at ground level. And where is the main entrance? Oh, if you hit escape, it lets you pop out so you can kind of look around and see what you're doing with it as well. So I want it to face this way. There's the entrance there. The other cool thing is this will allow you to choose what kind of thing you're putting down, and this will allow you to choose the type. So let's just kind of skim through that real quick. Let's go and get a little more space there. Just so you can kind of see like the different way. Whoa, that's different. Oh, that's a ship. Oh, that's cool. So that's something you would set down in the water. That's cool, though. I haven't actually seen that one yet. Okay, so that one is way up there. Jeez. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a little tree house. So there's a lot of different things you can do. And when you first put down the camp, it's not going to cost you any resources other than the chests you got going on there. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's a little treehouse hut. What else do I have here? I haven't actually looked into all. Oh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. Wow. So you also kind of go in here, just kind of look around, see what's going on. So one of the other things you can do is once you set it. Oh, it's got even got like pictures in here. It's got all that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Place your town hall where 4 chunks meet. Oh, okay. So it's saying like basically put it down so you can kind of expand it out. Okay. One of the things you want to do when you're looking at the supply camp is also look at the materials it provides, because you can actually mine the materials off this camp and use it to help yourself out. Um, One of the things I like to do, I don't know what material that's supposed to be there. I don't know if that's wool or if that's just some sort of like andesite or something. I'm not too sure. But you can take the materials that are on there and use those for yourself. I find this style, whether it be acacia, oak, or whatever else, really useful because it has all of the wool up there. And that wool is going to be really important in order to make the houses and a lot of the other things. You have to have wool to make beds to then make all the rest. So that's going to be really important there. Another one based on jungle supply camp. Wow. And you see like these little boxes and whatnot. It tells you how far it's going to spread out once it's laid down. And this one, it looks like it's literally just in the air. It's kind of hard to tell with those things in the way. What we have going here? Okay, there's another jungle one there. That looks kind of cool. Oh, look at all this wool it gives as well. That could be useful because you need brown, you need white, you need red, you do need green for some stuff as well too. Um, that's cool. That's really cool. Doesn't really fit our setting though. Medieval birch supply camp. Okay. Dark oak. It's the same basic thing with dark oak, medieval oak, spruce. Okay. So this is going back to the normal one here. Fan of that one. Doesn't really fit. Nordic. Ooh. Okay. And you see the graphical bug there. It's because basic 2 texture is trying to fight out for which one's going to show. That goes away once you place it down, so don't worry about that. Okay, sandstone. Space Wars Supply Camp. What is that? And what is even going on here? See, it's got some useful machines out here that you could probably use for something. I don't know. It's got beds, got some bookshelves, got a crafting table up there, it looks like, and I can't tell what else is up there. We're basically burning through our day, too. It's already about to set over here. Stone supply camp. Okay, so this just has some stone walls. And here. There's also something else really cool I'll show you once we actually do set it down. True Dwarven Supply Camp. Okay, so that's got red and gray, some black, and looks like light gray up there. Looks kind of cool. And you can also build multiple supply camps. You can build multiple colonies, etc., etc. So don't worry too much if you don't like your initial one. It's easy to start a new one. Oh, that gives lots of space there. So that's storage space right there. You can actually put stuff into. But I do not like that design. Old birch or whoop supply camp. Okay, wooden supply camp. And this is like the pretty straightforward basic one here too. I mean, nothing special. Trying to find. Here's the acacia one. This is one I usually go with here. Pretty straightforward. That's weird. It's kind of glitching in itself. And yeah, so we basically started over from scratch there. So we're not going to do that. I want to do the stone version, I think. Where did that one go? Stone supply camp. Well, it's going to have everything I want there. And okay, so the water's on this side. Perfect. So we're going to be right here. And yep, let's go put it down right there. So there we go. We have our supply camp started here. It gives you some basic items to start with. Meat, bread. Over here, it gives you some basic tools and some coal. Crafting table. What is this? Oh, a composter. Okay, nice. So each one of the different camps gives you something a little different too. I think the first one gives you, what does it normally put there? I think it gives you a forge or a blast furnace. It gives you a blast furnace. So something I'm going to show you guys real quick here. And yeah, they do use different things to design. It's supposed to be wheels there, so that's obviously there's nothing round in here, but that was kind of cool. But if you go into here, there's a block of coal. And there's a block of gold in there too. So there's goodies that are hidden within all this too. So that's something to remember when you're going through. You saw all I used was some wood, and I have a block of gold in here. And there should be some more hidden in here as well, I think. Tear this apart here. Oh, maybe not. Each camp is a little different. And then there's even a ship you can make, a supply ship, and that's pretty cool too. And then there's a bed in here for you to sleep in to go ahead and pass the night so you don't get eaten by all the zombies and other things. I think if we go down here, well, it's not letting me look. Okay. But yeah, harvest the materials that you need. So there's another block of gold there. So you can go and get yourself started. There's usually some emeralds too that are hidden in here. Depends on which camp you start with. So there's 3 blocks of gold to get you started with. I mean, you can't really complain about that. You do still need to get an iron pickaxe to mine it, or iron level pickaxe. Oh, there's that there. And it gives you the town hall on the build tool as well, so you can go ahead and get that started. Now, before you get that started, because it's going to bring in villagers as soon as you put that down, you want to make sure you have plenty of wood and other resources piled up, ready to go. So once they get started building, they can really get started. So let's go and make ourselves a few wood tools here real quick. Because you do have to provide all the materials for them to build everything. So let's go and just harvest some trees here for a little bit. Just like any mod pack, you start off at the basics, and it's very basic. You're going to go through all the boring stuff, gathering, etc., etc. One of the cool things you can do in this mod pack as well is you can search around. There's a meteor there, and that'll be for applied energistics too. But there'll be towns spread out and around, and they'll have like little goodies hidden in them. You can go and gather and bring back to base iron, armor, a little bit of everything really. So that's one of the things you do is go exploring even before you start doing this and get into it. Also, you see I'm not using the vein mine. When you have an axe in your hand, it automatically vein mines the tree and any connected tree if the wood is directly connected. And we primarily want to stay with oak here, so I think the oak looks better than the birch wood. Oh, I mined the star fruit. That's fine. Let me move over here. So I basically just want to get 2 stacks of wood first. And that'll give us a good start. It'll give them the materials they need to get everything going. We're also going to need to get some cobblestone. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a shovel real quick. We're going to make a little mini mine right next to this guy here for us. And you see it also drops sticks too, so you don't have to constantly turn all your planks or anything else into the sticks. So that's just a little helpful bonus there. We're not going to make any more of that for now. We are going to stick with these tools. And right along the side, we're going to go ahead and dig down a little ways. One of the other cool things is if you dig underneath of this, it actually has some hidden goodies in there. So there are some emeralds underneath the actual supply camp. Before I do that, I want to get myself some torches. Otherwise, we're going to be in for a bad time with everything spawning. So let's just go and get a few of these up and going here. Oh, okay. The other frustrating thing is the tiny coal. So it's very easy in this mod pack for some reason to have it just create everything if there's any pattern in there. So be careful when you shift click that to create multiple items, or it will do that. It's off the bar. Oh, and you see, not yet eaten. What does it taste like? Every so many different food types you eat, you get a bonus heart or two. So it allows you to get more health. Oh, it's midday. Okay. So let's go ahead and just turn the birch logs. Some more sticks. Click that until it runs out. Yep. I really do love the Minecraft music. It's so chill and relaxing. If you hit F7, it'll show you where the light's not reaching and where things can spawn. And that's good to know for various reasons, so you know where to light up. So, you know, baddies don't come and eat you in the night. Or day, since it might be dark enough under some of these trees for them to spawn. So I'm going to go and turn that off for now, because that does actually hit your FPS for some reason. Right, put that right there. Let's go and dig down a little bit more here. There's our first little bit of stone. And Stone Age, hooray. And I don't want to vein mine right now because that'll create a complete mess under here for me. I want to avoid that as much as I can at the moment. Once I find a nice open area where I don't care, I'll go ahead and vein mine and get tons of stone really quick. But while we're down here, let's drop that. And what we're going to do is go down to this level and mine under our supply camp. Because there, like I said, there are hidden goodies under there in some places. Like that right there. What is that? That is Netherrack. Let's go ahead and go to the outer edges there. So, do this. And that'll get you, some more materials used for whatever you need to use it for. If you want to raise the building up, they'll put the dirt under it. And that's dead. And we'll go ahead and explore that more in a little bit. First, I want to go ahead and get some more stone. I have scroll syndrome, so I'll probably jump around a little bit from thing to thing as we're doing this. And that wood pickaxe is slow. Now we're just going to chill and enjoy the nice Minecraft music as we go and get everything together. And you see in the bottom right corner it says Terraforge Demo. That is part of what does these rivers and stuff, which is really cool. And so this isn't like the full release of it, but it is like a terrain modifier and whatnot. And it's supposed to work with other mod packs, so I'm assuming it's supposed to work. And there's zombies up there somewhere. I heard them. So it's supposed to, anyway, the Terraforge is supposed to work with other mod packs to just help make better terrain generation. I'm assuming there's something underground over here, because you can see red all over right there on the map. There's probably a dungeon or something there. And I'm going to turn that back on so I see just how dark it is. And you will need pretty much every type of material that is in Minecraft. So, like granite, you don't need a lot of it, but you do need it to build some of the buildings in here as well. Now that I have a nice little start, I'm going to go ahead and make some more tools, go upstairs, and collect some more materials so I can get the actual building started. You can put it down right away and just have them like wait for you, but they do get hungry. They do get annoyed if they don't have a house. They do get annoyed if they don't have work. So you want to try to keep their happiness level up. So that's why I'm trying to get everything else ready to go before I start everything. So let's go ahead and turn some more of these into sticks. And what I'm doing here, oops, is essentially making it so I can click that, click it again, and oh, I ran out of sticks, but otherwise it would have made some shovels for me. That's part of why I was saying that it will autocomplete anything it can until it's out of materials, so you kind of have to be careful with that. And when the villages first start off, they're not leveled up, so they can't use the higher end tools, so they will need some wooden tools and whatnot as well. So they can level up to the point where they are using the better ones. And I'm going to go ahead and turn off that. I'm going to clear out some trees here to help them once they start building. We won't be using birch to build the actual buildings out of, but we can use it to make charcoal, to make sticks, to make chests. We want to store stuff, whatever we want to do. We can use that for other purposes, and then just get everything else built out of the oak or the spruce if you like spruce, or wherever else you may set up. I think it's the Caledonia ones that they use a little bit of everything. So you have to make sure you have a nice stockpile of everything ready to go. Once the sunset, there you go. 10:30 is when I can sleep, apparently, which is much earlier than real life for me. Right. Let's see, we have almost a full stack of oak, so we're going to work on some more oak. As always, it's a slow start in Minecraft. You gotta get all your basics before you can start getting into all the fun stuff. So bear with me while we go through all that. And we can always make fruit trees later with all the fruit, so I'm not too worried about chopping it down. I do need to get a magnet. Oh, the crows are pretty cool too. They'll actually snatch things off the ground and eat it. So I ran out of room there. Let's go ahead and just drop the wheat seeds for now so I pick up the other ones. Crow, go away. I'll store the tools we're not using so we have more inventory space. So we're going to put this one up here for now, that up here for now. Keep the axes on us since we'll reuse them more than anything. Keep one shovel, and we'll just toss everything else up there as well. That'll fit. And toss these over here. Eventually, I will go through and make everything actually very organized, but for right now, we're not going to do that. And we're going to need to get some shears going too, so we can start shearing some sheep. But that's also why I chose this supply camp, so I can harvest the white wool out of there and make all the beds I need. And I think we're just about there. Gonna clear a little more space for the town center when it gets laid down. So what they do, you set down your town center, but you can't actually build the town center. It just establishes your colony so you can start getting everything up and running. So at that point, you're going to have to build a builder hut, and then the workers will actually auto assign themselves to empty buildings and work, job, whatever. But each of the villagers you get will also have a set of skills. And some of those skills are better for certain jobs than others, so you want to take a look at that too. When you're first getting going, it doesn't matter so much because you just need them to get out there and start working, but once you get further in, it's going to matter a little more. Let's grab all the goodies off the ground here. And it's really cool to see like everything automating itself and be able to sit back and just watch all the workers work to complete things. It's almost like a Sim City in a way. I just noticed I'm not using my food. Am I? I'm not still in creative, am I? Shouldn't be. Game mode. Make sure I'm in survival. Because my food is not going down. I haven't had to eat anything yet. I'm in survival. See if that starts going down. Oh, I'm not at peaceful, am I? How do I change? I'm not used to playing on non. Okay, difficulty is normal, so they should be spawning. I should be losing food and hunger and all that. See that crow just trying to take it. Oh, and seagulls. If you've ever played Ark at all, and you know what Ichthyornis is, seagulls in this do the same thing. They will snatch food out of your inventory, which is really, really annoying. So if you see a seagull, don't feel bad in game only, to kill the seagull in the game. Don't kill them in real life, please. That's mean. Okay, crow. Jeez, those things are like on top of just snatching all the things. Okay, we should have more than enough oak to get us started now. So, nope, that's mine. You didn't get it. We'll go ahead and run back over here. My food is... Oh, there we go. I must have still been in creative because now my food is dropping. Oops. Alright. So let's go ahead and grab the oak out of there. Ladders, stairs. Leave the spruce in there. Let's go toss all this in there if we can. Okay. And we'll grab tools out of there. So we'll need the tools to start with. We'll need that. We'll need that. Okay. Planks and the sticks and the tools. Shouldn't need dirt. We will need the cobble. Okay. Toss that stuff in there. Toss that in there. That. And we'll grab those. Okay. And the cool thing is, once it's emptied, it'll actually look like an empty shelf. There's something in there that'll just have like an automated graphic that shows instead of whatever's actually in there. Right. So now let's go ahead and place out. Let's grab this first. I hate wasting, even though like you can get all the resources you need, really. Right. So let's show you how we build the first item now. I'm going to try to line it up with this. One moment, please. Okay. So I'm going to try to line it up with this guy here. So just click anywhere on the ground, not supply camp. What we want is the town hall. We don't want acacia. We want Caledonia looks good, but that requires spruce, oak. It requires multiple of everything. So we don't want to go with that right now because we don't have enough of a spruce around to really get that going. So we're going to stick just with medieval oak. So you have medieval oak, and that's what the basic town hall looks like. And then you have medieval oak alternate, and the alternate looks good, but let's birch, medieval, dark oak. There we go. It does require more resources to build the alternate version. So when you're first starting off, stick to something simple. Don't use the alternates yet unless you really want to go, full throttle at the start. Oops, that's dark oak, medieval oak. I'm going to stick with just regular dark oak. I'm going to leave enough room between the buildings so there's like a walkway of sorts. So we're going to say if there's a sidewalk there, we can give ourselves 2 blocks of roadway if you want to use that, and sidewalk. So we're going to try to bring it over to like right there. So click. We can look at that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's 5. 5 is actually good. We'll go and keep 5 spaces between. We can expand out when we first start. No, it's not showing yet. When we first start, you have limited area where you can actually build. So that looks good to me there. That will. Oh, the other cool thing you do, you can look at the different levels of it. So like that's level 2, level 3, and you actually upgrade as you go. So don't worry about building level 1. You upgrade as you go to the different levels. So you're totally fine. And level 5. So like this right here, I think that's enough space, like right there, to kind of get through, be able to put some roads and streets, whatever, down between them without feeling too cramped. So let's go and go back down to level 1. And boom. Start your colony. We've gotten our first like real achievement there. Place a town hall with the build tool. Now what we want to do is we want to get a builder camp going. So if we type in at mine coal, and you can see this is all the mine colony stuff here. There should be a builder's hut right here, and that needs a door with wood and the build tool. It does not use up your build tool, so don't worry about that. So I'm going to do that. Oops. You make the door first. That door there. That guy there. And of course, you always click it into existence as well. Using, I'll show that in a second. So you can always just do that as well in autofills. I'm going to make a second one because we will use that eventually. You're going to make plenty of build huts. Okay, so sun is setting. Let's get ourselves a fresh start in a few seconds. There we go. Fresh start, and then we'll go ahead and put down the builder hut. Now, the builder's hut, there's a few things you want to keep in mind. You need to make sure they're close to what they're building because they're going to run back there to resupply it. But you also want to make sure it's close enough to the warehouse, and you'll see what the warehouse is later on, to make sure that it, allows them to get the supply, go back to the build hut, and go back to what they're building quickly. Oh, there's some more Minecraft music playing now. So what I'm going to go and do is build my first builder's hut over here. I'm going to line the outer edge, up with the outer edge of this guy. So we're going to go out this way. Yep, there we go. And then let's change that to oak, medieval oak. Oh, and it just completely reset everything on it. Let's do that here. So that's at the outer edge on that side. Now it's lined up, so we're going to give it 5 spaces over. So, oops, I fall down there again. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Check. Oh, Okay, what I forgot to do is click the build button, I guess. Or we have to create the colony. So we're going to name this... Oops. Rename colony. We're not actually going to name it to Trem's colony. We're going to name this Vardem. And that's not based on anything. That's just some random letters and words put together to make that. Right? And soon the first settlers will join your colony. All right, so that's down. So let's go ahead and get this set up again here. Medieval oak. Let's go on this side here. And it shows you the outer edges as well if you're close enough, so you know you're not overriding everything. So that needs to come out one this way here. It's on the edge, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to go ahead and check. Oops, there we go. Come over here. This kind of just gives you a few helpful hints here. Say buildings. Some buildings have extra help pages. Here you can have an overview of the combined building inventory. Make sure to check out all the buildings pages. And that comes more into play once you level them up more as well. So, we're going to hit build options. That shows you everything that's going to be needed for it. Need some dirt, some oak planks, crafting table, cobblestone stairs, cobblestone slabs, framed oak planks. That's going to be a little interesting to get into as well. Coarse dirt, which is annoying. Cobblestone, oak door, torch, oak slab, like pretty basic stuff. So I almost feel like we should have kicked this out more this way, but that's fine. We're going to have, some roads leading in and out and around, so I'll make it a little more fancy. And look, there's our builder there, but he has no supplies, so he can't do anything. So we're going to walk over to his hut here real quick. All right, let's click on him. We'll go to his inventory. We'll give him a shovel. We'll give him a pick. We'll give him a wooden hoe and a wooden axe. They'll use the wooden hoe for anything that is like grass, leaves, whatever else. And they won't clear it unless they have that. So you can see he's getting to work now. He's clearing out the space around everything here. And we need to look into here. When you click required resources, it'll show you what it needs. Now we have an oak door on us, we have oak logs on us, and we have a torch on us. So let's go and drop those in there. If they're green, it means we have the resources needed. If it's yellow, it means we have some of it. And if it's just nothing, then we got nothing. We'll just drop that in there like that. We'll drop that door in there. So now it is cobblestone, oak stairs, coarse dirt, I can't speak, coarse dirt, and let's go ahead and just drop that cobblestone in there for now. We need to get some more of that here in a moment. Let's get this out of our way here. Put that right there, put that right there. Right, an apricot, let's grab that. We're going to go and eat that real quick to get us our first food eaten. And if we go over to this river here, now we don't want to totally deform it and make it look like a mess, but we can always just go down and, take some gravel here. I'm going to vein mine this gravel just to make it a little bit easier here. And that just gave me 47 blocks of gravel. I'm surprised it didn't give me any flint. That's fine. Oh, look at that. So we found something underground, actually. So there's some air there, but this is called Viridium. And I have not looked into Viridium yet. I don't know what it actually does. It's obviously some sort of resource. Oh, and there's the flint I was expecting to get. It was caught down there. Now, in order to make coarse dirt, it's very easy. I don't have any dirt on me, so let's go into our inventory over here. And let's see, I got dirt right there. And coarse dirt is just dirt on the edges and gravel on the edges. Shift click, and that gives you a whole bunch of coarse dirt. So we're going to walk on over here. He's not going to need all this right now, but we put a little extra in there for him. So when he does need it, he's got it and he's ready to go. I did say he needed regular dirt too, I think, so we'll drop that in there. So let's go and work on... Okay, so he does need more dirt. So... have any more in my inventory. Let's run around over here. And this is kind of just how you start it off, because they can't automate themselves until you get all the automation buildings set up and ready to go. So, not enough there, there, and there. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of go down into our little makeshift mine shaft here. And we're going to go ahead and keep clearing everything out under here to see if there's any other goodies hidden for us underneath our area. And we're also just going to get dirt while doing it because we need plenty of dirt. See, there's some cobblestone. That's fine. More cobblestone hidden under there. There should be like emeralds dead center, unless it changes per type of supply camp. Oh, what is that? That is hay bale. We will need lots of hay bales as well. You can see that the campfire is right above that, which is interesting. So let's go and run on back up here. Oh, he's actually going to get himself some dirt right now too. So we may not have to give him any more. If we go to required resources, it shows he doesn't need dirt anymore because he's getting all the dirt he needs. So we're going to go ahead and just go run back, put this in our inventory in here. And then we're going to work on getting him some cobblestone. Stuff back in there. We'll need some oak stairs. He won't need the ladder yet. As you can see, we have 1, 2, and 3 villagers right now, or colonists. So the other 2 are just sitting there while they're waiting for him to do something. And what we could do as well is just create 2 more builder huts, because you're going to need a lot of builders huts to build everything, upgrade it, etc. But I want to kind of leave that until we get other things up and running. And as I said, we're going to get some more stone, so let's go get some more stone. And we may as well go ahead and just vein mine away here. It's all underground, we're not too worried. Let's grab a shovel out of here. We won't use the wood ones. One of our villagers will need that eventually. And make sure you light stuff up so you don't get stuff spawning to attack you. Right. And head on back up here and see what kind of cobblestone he needs. He just needs regular little cobblestone, some slabs, and stairs. So let's come over here to our crafting station. Let's go ahead and make some stairs. Nothing too fancy at the start. We're just going to make a few of them. Okay, he needs some slabs. Oops. Some slabs. There we go. So run on over here. Drop those guys in there. Now you can see, nope, he still needs more cobblestone. So we'll just give him a whole bunch of cobblestone. He'll use it eventually anyway. And now we just got to work on all the oak stuff here. So oak stairs, a crafting table, framed oak planks. So let's work on making the oak stairs, which should be pretty easy. There. I'm going to turn all those into that. Yep. And let's go and make a second set right there. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some slabs. So you'll need that eventually as well. Needed one of those. I'll run on over there and put those in there. And now, mobs will kill your people too. So you need to make sure they're protected, that they're not left out in the open. Table oak planks. After table oak planks. Okay. What else do we need here? Oak slabs. And I am clicking through it pretty quick just so we're not sitting on there all day. And now you see they're running through the town hall because that's the only place they can right now. And sleep. And they'll give you updates too when they're working on stuff. If you look down in the corner there, I started to work on Builder 1. And when it says Builder 1, that doesn't mean that it's building hut number 1. It means it's building hut level 1. If it said building 2, that means it's builder hut level 2. So we'll do that as well. Let's see what else he needs here. Okay, oak fence. We're going to make him some oak fence real quick. And again, don't worry about creating too many because he will use this eventually. It's going to be used. Let's just get some of those real quick. Go. Some of those. I think I made enough. Okay. Now that should be enough fences for him now. The next is going to be the framed oak materials, and those can be a bit of a pain. So I'll go a little more in depth to that here in a moment. All right. Now, in order to make the framed oak blocks, we'll just go here, framed. So see, it needs an architect's cutter. So that's pretty straightforward, but we don't have any iron yet, which means we can't make that yet, which means we have to go do some exploring. So let's go and just drop off the stuff we don't need for now. We do need to make ourselves a sword, so let's make 2 swords for ourselves. And then we'll keep the rest of this in here. We're not going to need that or that. Shouldn't need any more of that. It's enough to kind of get around if we need it. Okay. So we do need iron to start that. And what we're going to go do now is go just search the world for villages. So we're just going to, let me grab food before I do that, because I am actually running out of food now. And grab bread. Now, if you aren't loading the chunk, they're not going to work and they're not going to get attacked. So you don't have to worry about running away from your village and potentially going to night or anything else. Well, that reminds me, I should make a sleeping bag before I go too. You can see I get squirrel syndrome, I jump around a bunch, and this happens. So, I believe I put the wool right over here. So, 1, 2, 3. And we have a sleep. We do not have a sleeping bag. Oh, I think there's multiple patterns, that's why. Yep. Click the little button there, white sleeping bag. And now you can sleep on the go. It works the same way as a bed, it just doesn't reset your spawn point. So we're just going to go east. We're going to see what's east. And hopefully we run into a village soon and we can start exploring it and grabbing some materials out of there, like iron or whatever else. There's usually like swords and gold and armor, so it's really beneficial to kind of get that going as well. Plus, occasionally you'll actually find another mine colony out there. So you kind of see what they did there, and it looks kind of cool. You can even use those mine colonies to start your own. So if you want to do that, you can do that too, so you don't start fully from scratch. I prefer to start from scratch. Don't go near bears. They will eat your face. The bears are not easy to kill, especially without armor or any real weapons. So we're just kind of going this direction. But yeah, if you do find a random mine colony out there somewhere, you can actually take it apart, or you can make it your own mine colony and start one there. And then the workers will work on restoring it for you. Right, and the bees are friendly unless you take their honey, and then they will chase you and sting you, and you're not going to have a good time. Oh, and it looks like that lava pit is burning everything around it. There's a lot of sheep generated in here, so that's good. And I am not seeing signs of a village yet, but we've barely started, so we can just keep on going. It's kind of hard to see long distance here as well, just because there's so many trees. That opens up a little bit there. Well, it looks like an actual hill. That just looks amazing. Oh, and there's a bear I almost ran into. He's growling at me. Okay, not chasing me. Still no sign of any villages yet. And I'm trying to do this without using cheats or anything, just so you all can see how it works if you're playing on a server online or something. So you know how to kind of go about things. I can't tell if there's something over there. Okay, so there's another meteor. We'll need to track that. Book of Natural Aura. New chapters unlocked. Okay, so what is that achievement? Be in an area with enough aura to cause positive imbalance effects. Now, that is one of the mod packs in this, or one of the mods in this mod pack. I have no idea what that means or what it does. Eventually, I will find out. I plan on making this a nice big series where we can kind of go through everything. Um, wow, look at that generation. That looks really cool. Like an actual mountain, everything. Okay, I'm going to stop getting distracted now, for the moment at least, as we keep running this general direction. Oh yeah, look, you can see on the map now, something is over here. So let's see what we got over here and if we can harvest anything. And I'm getting stuck in trees. Let's go and eat real quick. And if we're lucky, this is an actual village we can loot and get some goodies out of. Yep, there we go. Oh, and the plants hurt too, so be careful around the plants. Yep, thorns. I just want to get the berries so I can get that added to my eaten food list. Come here, berry. All right, cool. So let's see what they got in here for us. So there's a brewing stand here. We're not going to use that right now. There's a poppy and a clay pot. Go up in here. Nothing in here. Okay, so that didn't have anything for us. But purple carpet. I am going to take all the carpet I find. I'm going to take all the wool I find. I'm going to take all the beds I find. I don't use the villagers in here right now to do much of anything. So I'm not really hurting myself by doing this. They don't have to worry about them resetting or anything. Hey, a stone cutter. Let's go and grab that. This is kind of the easiest way to get started here. And then go ahead and grab the grindstone too, may as well. Hopefully we keep track of where we're at so we don't hit the same thing twice. Oh, here we go. These are the magic chests. So there's some bread, a leather cap. Oops. Gonna toss that on. Cauldrons. You will need cauldrons. Oh, I busted that. Let's grab the next one. You will need those later in the game, and it's a lot nicer to have them ready to go than to sit there and use the resources that are maybe scarce. Let's grab pumpkins. We're going to need these guys too. Now we've already got ourselves a grindstone, so I'm not going to grab that one. There's a bed. I'll grab that. And look, there's some goodies in here. There's a few iron nuggets and other various things. There's another bed. Oops. And I don't have silk touch, so I'm not going to mess with those. I don't want to get just a couple books when I could get the whole bookshelf. What I really need, though, are some white beds, just plain white beds, because those are the ones you need to start your housing and whatnot. Right. Ooh, there we go. Some more armor for us. And your villagers will also use armor as well, so that'll be helpful for them. What I need is an engineer's hut so I can make some storage containers. Okay, where have we gone? So we went through... I don't know which ones we went to now. So let's go ahead and just keep going through everything, and we'll use our sleeping bag real quick. Go. Okay. So let's go look at this real quick. So we got in this one. That one's done for sure. Turn that way. That's just a well. And I don't know if we use a bell for anything in the pack. I haven't seen one used yet. So we know we've gotten this one. We've gotten this one. Let's double check that I got all those over here really quick. Again, turn around. There's some pumpkins. What I really need right now, I don't care about the wheat. I need some carrots, and I need potatoes. Okay, so I got that one. And nothing there. Okay. So these are done. Those are done. Let's go ahead and head straight on over to these here. Oop, oop, oop. Let's not go through thorn bushes. No. Let's get this one here first. Of course, I went all the way around for no reason. Okay, purple bed. Alright, what's in here? Blue bed, okay. I may have to start sacrificing some items here soon. Oh, geez. So many beds. Okay. I'm going to stop getting blue beds because we can't really use those at the moment. I was going to just kind of set that down in here. Oop. Okay. That one, got that one. I'm going to take the armor because those are the boots because those are actually used for things. I'm not going to work with the spruce logs. Put those back. We have pumpkins. Jack-o'-lantern. Okay. We'll keep that. I'm not going to worry about the seeds so much. Let's go ahead and just eat that. Eat that. We'll toss those back in there. And what did we get? We got mana regeneration. Okay, that's from the source berries. We're not going to need the fern. Sturdy bee cage. We're not going to need those right now. Don't care about the sign. The rice. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that for now. We always get that stuff later. We can eat that, so we'll take one of those. Okay. And basically, that's the tub that they give them there. Those stacks, I'm going to take these guys. How rude. Okay, where am I at? Okay, so I've gone through these here. I need to go through these ones here. I'll head back up. But I gotta go around all this apparently. There, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. So now we got some iron, we got some copper, and we have an iron rod. Now with this thing, let's put the things that are already max stacks that we can't get anything else with, and okay, put the boots in there. Put the stone cutter in there, the grindstone. Already got a max stack of that. Jack-o'-lantern can go in there. I don't plan on getting more of those, or the pumpkins. Okay. And now we pick that guy up, and we have some mobile storage. Ooh, and there's the second one. Oh, this is great. Okay. Let's grab these guys here. That's 2 of them for us now. So now we don't have to worry about leaving stuff behind, because we can just toss it all in here. And I want that lantern. Just because it looks cool and I plan on decorating stuff with it. Okay. Last couple huts over here. Ooh, look at that. All right. Don't worry about any of those. Okay, I'm fine. Just gonna grab the beds again now. Is that supposed to be a canoe? I don't know what's going on there. Purple bed. Grab you. Looks like they're flooding a little bit. There we go. There's some nice goodies there. We're gonna replace that. Okay. And I don't know if I got that one up there, so we're gonna check that house real quick. And I don't think I did. Wow, look at all that stuff in there. Okay. So let's grab some saplings, grab the emeralds, don't worry about the logs. That's all fine. We don't need that stuff. Let's grab the bed. Okay. So we've essentially gotten those out of the way. I'm going to double check that one over there. Oh, that door's still closed. I haven't gotten that, I think. Or I just closed the door on my way out. Okay. We're good there. Up there. Okay, so we got those. We got those. So I need to go to that one right there. Hit over there. Go back up and back down around. And then we'll head back to the house. And there's little villages like this spread out everywhere too. Grab that. Grab that. Oh, okay, I was already in here. Head up this one over here. Ooh, there we go. And let's grab that bread. Don't worry about those. That's the chickens. I need a Pokeball for all the chickens. Right, so we need to go up over this way now. Some mushrooms, organic compost, don't worry about that. Oh, you got an achievement for opening up plenty of those. Let's grab that bread. Bed. The unfortunate thing about getting all these colorful beds is that you can't use them to build your houses with. So they're basically for me to use or to swap out in the houses once they're already built. There's something else you can do, which is pretty helpful. Okay. So I just need to go double check that one there, which is essentially that way. Goody. Oh, there's an upstairs there, so we'll check that. Grab that bed. Oh, my inventory is full, so all we gotta do is, I don't know which one already had stuff in there. Set that down. That's fine. We'll just toss everything on in there. Just like that. Now our inventory is pretty much empty again. I mean, that's super handy. Eat that. There we go. So I gained 2 hearts because I ate enough different foods. That. Alright, not worried about those. Now we're going to go ahead and run back to the village, which is over here. And I'm going to go ahead and put a waypoint in there. And just do Vardem. There we go. That way I know where to run to and I don't get sidetracked as easily. Alright, so that's a nice little outing there. Got us some goodies. And that'll help get us started. And then we can do this again, going the opposite direction, going northeast, south, and west. Find the nearest villages, get the little goodies out of them. And there's one item in here that I haven't gotten yet, but a friend of mine has gotten. It's an umbrella. And that sounds a little silly, but the umbrella is a shield that doesn't break or take durability damage, and it gives you slow fall. I mean, it's kind of hard to pass it up. It looks really cool. I don't know how far out I'll expand this colony, but I mean, that's a nice backdrop right there. And can you imagine if you put like some lava coming out of the top there so it looked like it was an erupting volcano? That'd look cool. Connect for the sun sets. So, oh, I put the sleeping bag in there. So once the sunset actually hits 7:30, or I'm sorry, 10:30, I'll go ahead and just lay that down. Hey, it's the Stygians. How you doing? But does it keep you dry in the rain? Yes, it does. It does keep you dry in the rain. But your villagers get upset when it rains and they don't work. Since it looks like you're just tuning in, I'll show you what I've been up to here in a moment. I'm running back to the colony. This pack is essentially all about the Mine Colony mod. There we go. Full food. Lots of trees out here for us to harvest as well. There's some lava burning everything down. Ash. I don't know if I need ash for anything, but I'll go ahead and take it. And this is just a random question, but does anyone prefer to see Minecraft played with textures and shader packs? Obviously, it makes it much, much prettier. I'm curious if anyone like really significantly cares if it's basic blocky Minecraft or if they really prefer everything to be all nice and pretty. Is this like Dwarf Fortress and Minecraft? So this is on the mod 7, so it basically has a little bit of everything in there. So if I remove that, you can see there's 57 pages of different items in here to be crafted, created, etc. And variants, everything else. So I mean, there's tons in here. There are fortresses. There are piglin mushroom fortresses. I know that doesn't make any sense at all unless you've already played it and have seen them. This is definitely the basic Minecraft here. No pretty textures or anything added in yet. Still straightforward, but it's nice and smooth. Keeps a nice even 60 FPS. I've got a nice card, so it allows me to push it if I want to. But I also know some people have preferences over super pretty or from the basics. All right, so essentially this is a supply caravan we put down here. That's how we start everything. From that, we put down the town hall, and the town hall looks like nothing because it hasn't been built yet. Yeah, 57 pages, yeah. And then, oh, what does he need? And this is our builder, and he needs a shovel. So let's give him the shovel we were using and see if he can use that thing yet. Okay, the cogwheel did not go away. He cannot use any kind of shovel of that style yet. So let's take that back. So basically, you get these villagers, and they will build your colony for you. You just have to tell them how to do it and what you want, and gather the resources for them. They start off low level, of course. So right now, he can only use a wooden tools. Once he levels up, he can start using stone tools, and I believe they can start using like iron and other stuff as well. But I'm not too sure because I haven't gotten that far in myself yet. So we need the frame oak planks. And again, that means we need the architect's bench cutting something. Let's look at architects. Heck, there we go. Architect's cutter. So we need stone slabs And we need just any kind of log and then iron. So, see if we have any cobblestone. We do. Toss that on there. And then we had coal here somewhere. There we go. We have one of those. And go ahead and cook up some stone. And that'll let us make the cutter. Barentine Bear? Barentine? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's one of the interesting ones out there where everyone swears it was one way, and I forget what they call it. The Mandela effect, I think? Yeah. Yeah, so basically you make the parts and then they assemble it. So if I go back into here real quick, you can see he's digging out the bottom part here. Um, Required resources. You need to provide him with all these items here, and then he will build the first building for you. So the only thing he needs here, because it's red, is the framed oak planks. Those are plain oak planks. And I'll show you how those are built now, because that's a little funky. That out of there. Go and make some slabs out of there. And then let's set these guys down over here. Let's grab that iron out of here. And I need some more oak. So let's go grab some more oak real quick. And so they make the initial buildings, and once they make the buildings, they start to automate the jobs you give them. The further you go in, the more jobs they get. They can upgrade their buildings to make them prettier and prettier until like they're these magnificent, like amazing looking buildings, pretty much. All right. So there's the architect cutter there. I'm going to go ahead and just drop this guy right here now then. And we need oak planks, so turn those into oak planks. There and there. Okay, so you have double crossed, you have downgate, you have variant creeper, and that's just a door it looks like. So basically you make all kinds of variants of wooden blocks in this, and depending on what materials you make, it uses the different type of material. So this one just needs plain right now. So there's the plain oak planks. And we're going to go ahead and craft those up for them. To toss that on in here. And now you see he has everything he needs, so he's just going to work away until it's done. You can go into his inventory and clear out the stuff that he does not need, like all that. And then he'll just work away, and you can kind of watch him build. It will take him a while to finish that. We're looking probably about a half hour for him to finish everything there. And that's just for the first building. So the next step I want to do is just start cutting down some more materials so we can get the next thing going as well. And I may make another builder hut because it's going to take a while to get everything up and running here. I'm just going to go on a chopping spree until this axe breaks, essentially. Nope, and it's raining. If it starts raining, your workers will refuse to work in the rain. So it kind of sets everything back. You're kind of stuck until you can sleep or clear out the weather. Obviously, I can admin it away, but I don't want to do that because it kind of takes away from the experience. FPS is actually dropping for some weird reason. Well, I've run out of room. Let's see. Let's go and eat this random lemon. And we'll head on back over here, pick up whatever has dropped. And again, this is a very slow start just because there's so much to do before you can really get into it all. And we're going to toss all this inside of here for now. We don't need any of that. Grab the oak log. Sticks. Ladder. Okay. And we need that guy there. So we're going to go ahead and make... Well, let's just turn all those into oak logs. And... turn those into doors. There we go. And let's go ahead and go with another build hut. Mine Colony Builder's Hut. And we're going to make 3 of these guys because we may as well. We can't do much of anything until we start getting stuff up and running sufficiently. So, and we can go ahead and get some houses started too. Those guys there. So essentially all the huts and the other thing. So you make parts and symbols. Oh, he's late. Oh yeah. they refuse to do anything in the rain. It is almost sunset though, so I can sleep it away. The next thing I really need for the town to kick off is going to be the... what's it called? Well, it's in here somewhere. I'll remember when I see it. There's so many items in here, I kind of forget the names sometimes. It's the Tavern. We need the Tavern. So we need to make a barrel, which is easy enough to make. There we go, barrel. Put that in here, put that right there. And there's a tavern. The tavern is what gives them the initial place to sleep and allows visitors to come to your colony. Some of the visitors are actually really interesting. I had one guy named Cactus Jack that showed up, and he was literally a cactus person. But I didn't have any cactuses to give him to recruit him, so I couldn't keep him. But you get like different various visitors that come in. They have different strengths and weaknesses, and you can choose to recruit them rather than people, I guess. And your colonists will have babies too, so that's another cool thing. Alright, so we're going to put 2 builders' huts like right next to each other here. Builder. Okay, so this is cool. This is what it'll look like when it's done. That's what a level 5 looks like when it's... No, I think that's level 3 actually. So, level 1, level 2. Give it a little more room there. Level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5. So that's what it'll look like when it's fully upgraded, and they will do that as well on their own. But I cannot build level 5 at the moment, so we stick with basic level 1. And I'm going to go ahead and put them almost side to side, like 2 spaces between them, and just go with that. And check. And that'll get the next one up and running here. We'll get one of the villagers to come over here and build it. You really can't do anything until the stuff is built, so it kind of helps to just have multiple things going. Build the building. So that's going to get one of those other villagers over here to start working on it. Let's see what they need. Oh, they haven't said what they need yet. They are, however, going to need some tools, so let's get them some basic tools. There we go. See, and they change outfit when they're builders. So let's just make a bunch of various tools for them. They're going to need some axes. They're going to need some of those. Oh, so I got axes. I got wooden pickaxes. I made some extra stuff. That's fine. Let's get them some shovels. And we're going to get them some hose as well. And not those kind of hose. Um, there we go. So that way they'll have everything they need to kind of keep things going. This is just one mod pack in this whole mod pack here. And like I haven't even gotten started on everything. It's so there's so much in here. Like it actually makes me excited to try everything out in here. There's a lot of basic mod packs, or a lot of mod packs I've played, and you kind of get a little bored with them after a while just because you're used to what it is. But this thing is like all brand new for me, so it's just real exciting to kind of give it all a try. And I'm going to go ahead and give him some more tools here as well. And he has his own personal inventory, those will go in. She has her own inventory, those will go in. And let's see, so we need oak door, oak logs. And like one of my buddies, we were playing, yes, ho-ho-hos. One of my buddies, we were playing, we started up a new server, and I had found one of the caravans essentially in a chest. And I was like, oh, what is this? It's called Mine Colonies. What's it do? He goes, well, that's really cool. I saw some videos on it, but it seems really confusing, and I don't know how to do it or where to start. And so I started doing it. I'm like, oh, this is really cool. It's like, man, I'll make some videos on this. I mean, I'm sure someone out there is going to enjoy it. So for me, this is going to be pretty awesome. I'm enjoying it already, and I'm, yeah, just getting into it. I hear a zombie. They will kill your villagers if they pop out. They must be underground because I don't see them up here. Okay. So she also needs some oak slabs and some torches. Put that in there. And we'll just give her 5 for now. Okay. Next up, she'll need some coarse dirt. I think we have that back in here. And again, like, this is just one mod pack in a mod, or one mod in a mod pack of like 50, 60 mods. So there's a lot you can do in here. I don't recommend running a large server of this mod pack because it is going to devour RAM and resources and everything else. And if you're renting a server, it's going to get really expensive really fast. So I don't recommend going that route necessarily. If you want to host a server on your own computer and you have a computer that's capable of doing it, I would say go for it. And just have like a couple friends on there. And that's going to be a good time. You're going to toss me up on the TV while you work, so you won't be able to chat, but this is awesome. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, I'm totally cool with lurk away. I'm just going to have some fun putting everything together here. And I think, yep, that's right in there. There. And let's get some more stairs going here. Let's get some more slabs going there. What more do you need now? You need more cobblestone, crafting table. You need actual dirt. You'll get dirt. I'm not worried about that. Framed oak planks. How many framed oak planks did I give you? So I'll need to make more framed oak planks. That's fine. We can do that real quick. That there, and they just need the basic one, so let's just make a bunch of those for now.
Not good enough, eh?
Give them half roughly. There we go. All right, crafting table. Right. More cobblestone, dirt will be fine, oak fence, oak stairs. So let's go and make some oak fence and oak stairs. Eventually I'll get an achievement like more mouths to feed or something like that. And that's essentially when they start getting hungry and they want you to give them food. And they can eat most of the same stuff you can eat, so that's pretty straightforward and easy to do. Those out of there. Let's make some stairs. There's not going to be enough stairs. Okay, so we're probably just going to use what we have here to make all those. There he goes. He's building away now. He's building the actual thing now that he's kind of cleared everything out for what he needs. They do weird twitchy stuff like that, but whatever.
I get to build it again?
I thought I gave you a hoe already. There you go. That's giving you the stairs. Oh, yep. So let's go ahead and go clear out some more trees, get some more resources here. And then once you get going, you'll actually be able to get miners, you'll be able to get some lumberjacks, farmers, herders, like a little bit of everything. And that's how you get everything automated, and they kind of take care of themselves. And then they get you resources that you need to go do whatever else you want to do in Minecraft. So this is just kind of a fun way to get things going. It takes time. It's fun for those of you that like this kind of stuff. So definitely recommend that. Right, let's go ahead and turn those into that. Get some more stairs going here. Right, and now we're going to go ahead and make some of the fences. One of the other things that happens is your villagers do get sick, which really sucks. Because once they start getting sick, you have to make sure you get a hospital up and running, or you have to manually go in and find every single one of them when they're sick and give them what they need to get better, which is a pretty big task. We need 20 more oak stairs. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more cobblestone real quick. I gave up trying to keep it pretty under here. And torches. Hey, what did I find? Lapis lazuli? Really? I'm at Y58. That's crazy. Okay, I will take it. I'm not going to break those right now because I do not want to break those without fortune, basically, on my stuff. Okay. They're all running to there. Let's get that going here. And let's go ahead and make some more tools. Drop off stuff we're not using right now. Yep, and let's go get some more stuff. Oh, there you go. Now that's really coming along. You can really see them like going into it now. Oh, I should have put that up one higher because now I'm gonna have to kind of lower the terrain around it. But that's fine. They'll be a little sunk in. I'll get some, stairs going down to their base or whatever. It'll look cool. That's another good reason to leave some space between the buildings so you can kind of modify that. And it's raining, so now they're not going to work all day. Dang it. I'm resisting the urge to set the weather to clear. That. I'll leave that lemon tree alone. Yep. And it rains enough in this mod pack that your workers will not work a lot of the time, which is kind of a bummer. All right, let's see what more she needed real quick. Oops. And you need just cobblestone, dirt, oak stairs. Okay. She'll get the dirt she needs when she, clears out her area like this guy did over here. Let's go ahead and make this a little easier though and clear out some of this stuff for her. So she just get down to work. Oh, and I hear Enderman somewhere. And these little like fence things will go away once the building's actually finished. You just kind of sit there as, hey, here's your build area. There we go. All right, let's make them some stairs now. That was smart. Turn all those into that. Grab some more of that right there. There we go. And that should be plenty of stairs to get that one up and running. I'm going to go ahead and make a third builder hut. I said I wasn't going to at the start of the stream, but I'm going to do it anyway just so I can get stuff built faster. Go. They'll have everything now. And let's go ahead and get that third one up and running here. I think I tossed it in here, though. Yep. Okay, so I made 4 builders huts. That's fine. Let's leave 2 right there for now. We're just leave those 2 right there because we'll be able to build stuff around here. And as we expand out, like they only have a limited range. So these 2 builder huts here will basically be good for like this area here. So like kind of like a quarter of it. And we'll want to put some over here to kind of help with that. And what is coming over here so fast? Oh, it's a bug. Okay. And there's 2 different maps on here, which drive me crazy. And I push the M key for map all the time, and it's the wrong map. Oh, and they talk. So that's kind of cool. So there's a bunch of red, which means there's got to be like something underground here, which is going to be dangerous when they start to do their cellars and whatnot. What I'm going to go and do now is get them some food so they don't starve. Right. Oh, that's not what I want to put you there, put you there, put you there. Okay. So I've already eaten an apricot, so I'm going to toss these guys some here. Go. They'll eat that if they're hungry. And I'll also tell you what they need to be happier too. Oh, I do have 4 people. Okay. Okay. He wants food too. There you go. So they'll eat that and get themselves going for a little while there. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and drop this stuff in here. So I'll stick with those 2 builder huts there for now. Let's get... Well, actually, let's put the... We're going to need the tavern down because they're going to start complaining really quick if they don't have a tavern. And we're going to put the tavern like right over here. Tavern. So this is what the tavern looks like. If I can go back far enough, and I can't because I'm running into that guy there. And that's what that looks like at level 5, I guess. Okay. So let's spin this guy around this way. Right. We're going to sink that down because that's where his basement level is, and you actually walk down there into the inside. And you even that out here and come this way one more. And we want like a space of 5 units. So there's 1, 2. Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we want to kind of move it like there, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It gives me enough room for a road, etc., etc. And check. You'll see that thing popped itself out right there. Build options. And this is everything it's going to need there. Framed oak, lane barrel, oak, more, just lots and lots of oak stuff. And andesite. So I got to find some andesite for that as well. One of the things that will happen occasionally is like it won't save the spot and it'll just pop up for some weird reason. So if you're not watching that, it'll despawn itself, which means you lose whatever is in there. And I don't know what causes it or how to prevent it. I just know it happens occasionally. I feel like that isn't a whole lot of space between this either. But that'll work for now. Okay. Have those two there. Once that's done, we're going to need some houses going. We need some farms. We're going to need a university. We need a lot of stuff. Let's see. Bakery. Builder's Hut House. Courier. So what we're really going to need is the warehouse. First is Hut. Yeah, so let's find that warehouse first. Warehouse. That's just a chest. Okay. Let's make a chest like that. That right there. Those right there. And that. And there's our warehouse. Now, what the warehouse does, warehouse in conjunction with couriers, basically it'll auto deliver everything to your builders. It'll pick up materials from your lumberjacks and your miners, bring it into the warehouse, and if anything in the warehouse is needed by the builders, they'll bring it to the builders. So it's really, really functional. Like, you actually see them running around all the time doing all sorts of things. So it's really cool to watch. Right, and it's just about bedtime. Right. So that'll clear up the rain. They'll get back to work. I need to get some courier huts as well. Okay, so the courier huts, and I'll show you how to make the couriers. Actually, give me 1 second. I think I hear the cat doing things, so I will be right back. Exactly. It's a warehouse. The full moon will change it. But okay, no cat. Cat's not doing anything, so we're good. All right. So they're crafting away over there. He's almost done with that one, which means hopefully he'll build the tavern next. And I need to go down here and find some andesite, or nothing's going to get finished. And I need tools for that. Well, let's grab that. Oh, and the Courier Hut uses boots to craft those. Let's go ahead and head on down there now. The site yet. And that is vein mining too, by the way, which is amazing. And let's turn this on to make sure that it's not getting too dark anywhere in here. There's andesite. Perfect. Okay. And just make sure nothing will spawn in here. I'm dropping torches everywhere. There we go. Start that off. Build options. So that needs one stone and just one regular andesite. Okay. Okay, is there... We don't want a sapling on there. Right, she's just clearing her stuff out. She should have everything she needs there. Yep, there we go. So she's good. And we can see what his progress is here. Click on that, and we can look at required resources. He needs to place one torch, and he's done. So let me show you what happens when that finishes, actually. Oh, the cross-thatching? So if you push F7, that shows you the dangerous light levels. Essentially, you need to light that up to make sure things don't spawn. There was an update in 1.18 that changes the way things spawn, but I don't know how exactly that works. Used to just be yellow means they'll spawn at night, red means they can spawn anytime. But now there's blue and yellow and red. So I don't know what that means anymore, other than it's there, light it up to be safe. And that is part of the mod pack, I believe. There you go. See, little fireworks. We're done. Yay. Oh, there's actually shapes in those. I didn't realize that. See, so then it pops up. With the builder's hut completed, we should focus on providing a place to sleep for the initial citizens. A tavern would be able to house all four of them. And that's why we have a tavern right here that's going to be getting built. So, build options, build the building. And now he'll come over here and he'll start building everything. So we're going to go ahead and help him clear everything out by picking up all the flowers. Now, one of the sicknesses a colonist can get is the flu. If they have the flu, they need a potato and a carrot to cure them. And if they get the measles, I think it is, you need a poppy, you need a dandelion, and you need kelp to cure them. So it can be a little frustrating to keep up with that, especially if they all get each other sick at the same time, which is why you can build a hospital as well. Go. Got that all cleared out for them there. Oh, my inventory is full. Okay. Haven't eaten one of those yet, so let's eat one of these guys. The builder hut is basically the hut where builders go to organize their builds. So without those, I can't do the actual primary builds going on. Let's toss that to him. Come on over here and pick these up. And toss that to him too so we can eat that. There we go. Now then, what do we have here that we can get rid of? Oh, if I put torches in there, then there, I have room for everything. So, like he right now, because we have the builder hut up, he'll auto build this once I collect it or select it to be built. So that's what he's doing now, is building the tavern for us. And if we go to his hut, it'll show that he needs all of this. So we need andesite, 7 torches. So we're going to start off with that. I have 7 torches I can give him, and an andesite. And he keeps all of his old materials too. So it'll kind of help with future builds. Let's see. Let's give him those guys and those guys there. That back off there. You need 7 of those. So it's an arbitrary prerequisite. Yeah. So basically, you have to get those built before you can do anything else. And for each one of the builders' huts, you can build another building at the same time. They don't cooperate, unfortunately, but they will build their own thing. So once that's done, I'm gonna. What'd you run out of? And that little mark, the gear with the exclamation mark, means they need something. So they need a shovel. And if I give them a shovel, they'll be good there. Let's grab that extra stuff out of their inventory that they don't need. There we go. So once you get the warehouse and the couriers up, they'll actually deliver like the shovels and stuff to them too, as long as you have them pre-crafted. So that's pretty cool. And you can see they mine stuff much slower than you do. You can technically build all this way faster than them, but then you wouldn't be able to do whatever else you're doing on the side. So it's kind of, you know, set release kind of thing. You just set them up and release them to go, and they go do their thing. Let's see here. Put anything else in there. All right. He does need 1 andesite. That in there. It's a barrel. So let's make him a barrel. You should be able to make a barrel out of this stuff too without it popping up as a different color, I think. We'll find out here in a moment. There you go, barrel. Perfect. All right, so he needs framed oak planks, and those are the double cross planks. Those are the plain ones. He doesn't have, oh, he needs a lot of those. So he needs a lane barrel. So let's figure out how to make a lane barrel. So that's pretty easy. We just need some sticks, which we don't have on us. It's all in here. I'm just gonna need some doors too. We'll probably need some ladders. Okay. And the sun is already setting. And basically, if you don't house your villagers, if you don't give them a job or house them within 3 days, they start to get upset at you and they complain. You have a happiness meter as well, which tells you what they need. And kind of get like the better you do, the better the village goes, kind of thing. So it really is basically just Sim City. Oh, I need another door. That's fine. So now we're just going to work on crafting him what he needs to kind of get by. You have to go down underground to figure out where that's coming from and clear it out because they keep spooking me, thinking I'm going to kill all my villagers. The other thing, villagers need time to get into bed. If they don't get into bed before you sleep, then they don't get to sleep, and then they get upset at you too. Another mouth to feed. And that just means give them food. But I already gave them food, so they're all eating and they're doing fine. See, he's going to his hut to go grab more materials, and then he runs back out and goes on over there to keep on building. Lane barrel, that's what I was going to make. Okay, and that was that, and I thought I had sticks. Didn't I grab sticks? I did. Oh, lane barrel. Once the tavern is done, I'll start getting random visitors as well, which is pretty cool. Right, coarse dirt, all that. She's going to need a lot of oak logs, so let's go get some oak logs for right now. What I'm going to need to do is replant these guys too, so I can start getting more popping up. I just stop having to running, all over the place to get them. That'll be the other thing I do. Once I get the tavern up, I'll work on getting a miner and some lumberjacks up and running. Because once I do that, then they'll start getting all these materials for me. Oh yes, I need wild carrots. Perfect. So what I need next is potatoes. And I may have to go explore some more villages to look for potatoes. Bro's yelling at me because I grabbed all this food. Oop, there's more stuff over here. Let's grab that real quick. And I don't think you're wrong when it happened earlier, but raccoons, if you are holding food, they'll come over to you and they'll beg. If you throw them food, they'll grab it. And if there's water nearby, they'll run to the water to wash it off. But if there's no water, they'll just eat it. And at night, the raccoon's eyes will actually glow too. So I'll wait to see if I can find a raccoon at night and show that off. There we go. Ah, the crow's trying to steal all my stuff. I think my inventory is full. Let's go and eat that tomato real quick. That. Oh, you one of those yet? Okay. And you make cotton candy with the raccoon. Is there cotton candy in this? No. Candy? Let's see. Candy and candy corn. What? So we can make candy corn, but we can't make cotton candy. I'm kind of sad. There you go, raccoon. And it amazes me, like, you basically get all this stuff for free once you buy the game. Like, there's so many people out there that love, all of this so much. They make all this content for you for free. I mean, that's one of the reasons why Minecraft is one of the most popular, best-selling games of all time. The, I think it is the top-selling game of all time, if I remember correctly. And it's just wild to think about, because everyone goes for shooters and the top of line super pretty games, and then you have Minecraft. And there's just so much stuff you can do in it. Like, it's awesome that it's survived the way it has, and so many people are still enjoying it and everything else. Want to watch a sad raccoon after you watch this? There's a YouTube video for that. But why do you want to watch this sad raccoon? That's so sad. And space these out a little bit. Let's just run and set them down. There we go. We get some more trees up and going here soon then. I don't think I'll be able to make that jump. Oh, nope, didn't make it. Alright, what do you need there? Lennox Kemp. Okay, you need a shovel. Okay. So it's going to make some shovels. Yes, but it's not blocky enough on YouTube. I mean, you can set it to 144p if you want, and then that'll be nice and blocky. Let's see. Tools. That. There we go. This is a warehouse, so let's go ahead and set down that warehouse too. And I don't know where I want the warehouse at, but I want it next to the builder's hut, or rather close at least. Oh, what's wrong with him? What do you need? Oh, his workspace is full. That's what he's telling me. So I had to go in here and clear out the stuff he doesn't need. Inventory, clear that out. Let's grab some of that dirt. He won't need all that. He doesn't need those. Okay, so that gives him a little more space to work with. He's not going to need those for right now. Okay. So that should be fine there. And where did my... There you go. I'm going to set the warehouse over here, I think. Warehouse. So you can kind of see just how massive this warehouse gets. This is level 1. Push that back this way. I need to line it up first. So we're going to go ahead and turn that this way. Maybe not. Yeah. So we have a door that'll be over here. Door that'll be over here. You know, we're actually going to move this guy way over here. Run on over here real quick on the opposite side. Going to spin it that way. Line that up with the corner over here again. So I'll line it up with that. And we're going to change this to like 6 blocks between it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So just one this way. And this is what this will look like as it levels up. So that is level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. So why does it need all that blank space there? That's weird, but okay. Wonder if I can build stuff inside of that blank area. It'll never actually use it. But see, like, once like you really get everything up and going, like, there's some really awesome looking buildings here. So let's change that back to 1. And we'll go ahead and check mark that. Build options, build. So once the other builder over there is finished, they'll run over here to the warehouse and start working on that. As you can tell, they're not very far along yet. Right? It's about to be sunset, meaning they are going to be going to bed. I gotta figure out what he needs now. Probably needs another shovel. Yep, he needs a shovel. Okay, so let's go inventory and give him a couple shovels. Remove the extra stuff from there that he doesn't need. Sleep we go. Outdoor storage? What do you mean by outdoor storage? Oh, I see that blank area there. Yeah, I could actually put a bunch of just other various storage there. They won't interact with it, but I can put stuff there and go with it that way. There we go. So now I have 14 hearts total. And one of the cool things in here is, so this is a whole thing here. And refined storage. Oh, I haven't done anything with refined storage before. So there's a bunch of storage mods in here too. One of the ones I really like is applied Energistics. And this basically allows you to create a computer, and the computer stores everything as data. So you can sit there, you got to power obviously and do all that, but that's a fun mod to work on too. But that's something I will probably not do anytime soon because this is actually a very expansive mod in itself. Oh, no, if they do that, they'll do, let's see. Let's run over here real quick. If they put like logs and stuff on storage outside, what they end up doing, that this way, and where's the front? Okay. Make sure we can see it first. So what they do when they do that is it's all kind of like, I don't know, just for show. But essentially that's logs being tied down. They use railroad ties to tie it down, that kind of stuff. But that's how they do their storage to make it look like it's being, it's storing things. But when I do that, because essentially this whole section here is going to be blank, I can put down my own storage stuff out here to make it look fancier, or like it's storing a lot. There's this other one, storage drawers. So storage drawers, and basically what it is, you can make like one drawer looks like the size of a regular chest, and you can upgrade it so they can hold 32 times base value, 16, 8, 4, 2 times. Let's see, void storage restores excess items. Near infinite. Okay, I know it's supposed to go higher than that. But essentially, like, it can go up to 32 times its base value. So you can put like thousands upon thousands of, like, I don't know, dirt in there. Because dirt is something you don't use a whole lot. And I like that there's those trees in the background there that just barely show up through, like, the haze and everything. And then here in a few in-game days, there's going to be something cool I'll show you as well, which is, I'll wait till it pops up, just as like a surprise. But there's cool things that happen in-game too with your colony. Okay, so you're almost done there. Let's go ahead and make sure I get him all the materials he needs. Oh, he needs oak logs, I forgot. Okay, so let's give him a bunch of oak logs. He's not going to need that dirt. So let's go ahead and go chop down some more oak trees. Okay. Throw this stuff over here for now. I really do need to go find myself some potatoes, though. Without potatoes, my villagers will get sick, and I don't know if they die or not. that they get very unhappy. This guy's in there. Just grab those back out and those, and just make a bunch of axes for myself. Go. And time to go chop, chop, chop some trees. You know, the guy that made all the Minecraft music, like the in-game music, he's a genius. Like, it's just so chill and relaxing to just kick back and listen to it. It's C4 something or other. I don't remember exactly how he pronounces it or whatnot, but dude did a fantastic job getting, all the music set up for the game. That one. That. All these goodies that drop now. You can also get a magnet that'll actually pull the stuff towards you if you look or craft it. Why did that take so long? Oh, okay. Just a bunch of wood in that one. That's fine. Raccoon's yelling at me because I grabbed the fruit off the ground before he could get to it. Sorry, Raccoon, but that's mine. That's mine too. That go like so close to the ground. That's weird. Okay. So almost 2 stacks of wood. Over here too. Oh, there we go. So the other builder got finished. I think there's a star and a mushroom. I think that was like a Nintendo thing. I don't know. Okay, so they finished that one, and now they're starting to work on Warehouse 1. So that's cool. So I'll let them start doing this stuff over there for now. Yep, he's digging underground to get to everything. Because they have like a little cellar that they go through. Okay, so let's toss some logs in there. Let's grab that dirt out of there. They don't need that. They do need coarse dirt, which I have in my inventory. Oh, oops. All right, and they need one more log. Okay, there you guys go. All right, now they need oak planks, oak door, oak fence, oak pressure plate, oak sign, oak slab, oak stairs, oak trapdoor, oak wood. So oak wood is simple enough. That's just this. And it does that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get a door next. Oops. Toss those in there. Like 30 fences. And I love that they actually like talk to you and stuff too. It's just really cool. Okay. It's those in there. Right. Oak pressure plates. I think that's just that, right? Yep. Fine. Oak slab. So I need 23 oak slabs. See, now I'm like really running out of room in here. So let's go remove some of this and see if he still needs those. Nope. Perfect. Okay. That gives us some more room there. Let's make those slabs. We need 75 total, so that's not going to be all of it. That gives me a good start. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Right, oak sign, oak stairs. Let's make a bunch of oak stairs now. It's about to be nighttime. Here and do a sleep.
It's your gold.
Let's grab the dirt out of his inventory. He won't need that. Keep those. Alright, so he does need one stone. He needs a stripped log. Okay, so I accidentally stripped that log, so I'm just going to chop that out of there and go run it over to him. When he upgrades, he'll replace that. So I'm not too worried about that. One of the things you can do with the Mine Colony mod is say I need. So one house takes one bed. Let's say it takes one bed. It has to be a white bed. So I go and I only have one white bed total. So, but I have say 10 blue beds. I take that one white bed. I have them make the first house. Swap that for a blue bed. Have them make another house with that now white bed. Swap that white bed for a blue bed. On and on. So I can kind of keep it going. So they'll still be able to use the houses as intended, but you can reuse items from the other builds if that makes any sense. There's your stone. A little more oak stairs still. I've essentially ran out of room. Let's drop off some of the stuff here and go chop some more wood. And let me see how they're doing. Make sure there's nothing stopping them right now. Oh yeah, I mean it sounds a little cheaty, but honestly, I mean you do what you got to do to get stuff done. Yeah, so they need a lot of stuff there. Right now, they're really just clearing out everything, so I don't have to worry about them too much. The only thing is, when you go to upgrade the house, they'll need that white bed back, so you have to have another white bed anyway. So it'll make more sense to like get all the materials you can, but in the beginning when you're first starting out and you're just really lacking stuff, it really helps to just kind of do what you can to get by. At one point, you'll be able to get a sheep herder's house, and they'll auto shear all the sheeps for you. They'll dye them so you have different colors. You get all the different color sheep. So I mean that happens as you get later in game, so you don't have to worry about doing that as much anymore. My goal right now is to get them all the materials they need to finish their 2 builds. And then I'm going to go hunting for another village to hopefully find potatoes. The potatoes are going to be one of the big staples of the colony. I'm getting now because I'm getting a little bit of lag. I'm going to change video settings down from 20 to say 14 chunks, and I'll be fine. There we go. We'll ease it up a little bit there. Let's grab more of these carrots too. What were those? Those were, oh, onions. Okay. Spruce. So one of the things I do once I really get things up and running, I'll get multiple what do you call it, loggers or whatnot up and running, and I'll do like 3 of each tree type, and they replant the trees as they chop them down. Lumberjacks. My brain is there, I swear. So I'll get multiple lumberjacks, and I'll get like 3 or 4 of each style tree. That way they can keep harvesting. I keep getting the different materials, so I can kind of mix things up a little bit in the design. Especially when you get to some of the bigger, like higher level designs, it will require different types of wood and stone and other various materials. So it's good to have all that ready to go. I'm not actually sure how long I've been going here so far. To say it's sidetracked, I just keep going and going and going. And I only really want to do the main building stuff on here if I'm streaming. Like I might go search for villages off stream and whatnot, but I'm saving any of the actual village building for stream. That way, if someone wants to know how to do the mine colony stuff, they can just kind of skim through the videos a little easier. What I should have done is gone and gotten like, I don't know, stacks and stacks of all the materials first before I started this, but I think it's good to see how people start off too and the time it takes so they know what they're getting into instead of just, you know, assuming it's going to go quick and easy. Okay, now time to replant. Let's eat first so I can sprint around doing that. Yep, all them fat stacks. I try to space them out a little bit so it looks a little more natural, so it doesn't just look super blocky. You can make a just a line of trees too, but you don't get as high of a return of saplings. Okay. So one of the things that also happens in this mod pack is pet the burb. Can I pet the burb? Where's the burb? I don't know if I can actually pet it without murdering it by accident. So I will leave the burb alone. Um, Sometimes if there's some sort of like an underground dungeon or something, it'll start playing this music, and it gets louder the closer you get. So you can sit there and like kind of hunt it down. But the first time it happened, I didn't know what it was. I was totally confused on what I was hearing. Oh, and it should have spruce saplings, right? I didn't get any spruce saplings for that? Okay, that's weird. I guess the avocado trees don't give you spruce saplings. That's unfortunate. This is an acceptable reason to not pet the burb. Yes, I don't want to murderize the burb by accident. Oh, what do you need? You need a new shovel. What do I have shovel-wise? I don't have any shovels on me. Let's make a shovel. Right, and we're just going to throw you a bunch of shovels that you will use eventually. Come on. There we go. Yep, and I picked some of them up by accident. That's fine. Alright, what do you got? Okay, so you don't need the stick. Let's grab the stick out of there. See, like, that needs 4 white beds, and I gotta see if I even have 4 white beds. But I do have the wool off of this thing, so I can kind of harvest that and make beds out of it as well. So I'm going to check my stream time really quick here. 2.5 hours have already gone by. Jeez. Okay, so I think what I'm going to go ahead and do now is just kind of call it here. They're still doing their build, but I think that's kind of a good example of what to expect when you first start off. You're not going to have all these buildings up and ready to go right away. So what I'm going to do off stream is just go collect some materials, items, everything else. So once I do stream again, I'm going to probably do it. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, but I do want to do it a few more times this weekend. So I'll get some more streams going. We'll see more like development and everything because I want to really show, all the cool stuff in the Mine Colony. There's a lot going on here that's really fun. So we're going to go ahead and call it here for now. Thanks everyone for coming to hang out with me and chill and experience the awesomeness that is this mod pack. Mod pack and this particular mod. Mine Colonies is awesome, and I hope this gives people some ideas and interest in playing. My contact is listed down below. You can find me on Twitter at GamerTrim, or my Discord is also linked below. Feel free to come, join, hang out with us. It's chill. Good people in there. But for now, I'm going to go and sign out. Hope you all have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again on next stream.